All right, what's up guys? Welcome back to Barfly FreePour. Today we're doing another one of our harebrained tests. We're gonna be testing out this product called the Icebreaker Pro. The Icebreaker Pro is a sleeve, as you can see, that has little rivets inside of it. And what you do is you fit it inside a cocktail tin like this. And then what it does, and what the company claims anyway, is that you put ice inside of it, and then as you shake, these little rivets break up the ice and basically shave it down, and you get a colder cocktail. And you get nice ice chips on your cocktail. That's the claim. So we're just gonna test it out. It comes in 3 sizes, a small, medium, and large. I understand what to do with these.
Yeah, the large one is too large.
That's crazy big.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what shaker you would put this in. I'm gonna put this aside. We're actually not gonna be using either one of these today. We're just gonna be using the small one for our test.
And just to back up a little bit, so this is a Kickstarter thing that I found.
Yes. Is the Kickstarter over though? Do you know if the Kickstarter is over, or do you?
I think
is it still going?
Yeah, it got funded and they shipped the product out, so I think it's over.
Okay, so the Kickstarter is over. It was a Kickstarter thing. Do you know how much they raised?
Let's look it up. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe this one was Indiegogo actually.
Oh, it was Indiegogo. Okay, how much did they raise?
They raised $10,000.
Oh, $10,000.
119 backers.
Wow. Okay, that's a pretty sizable amount of money.
Yeah. So this
to
was...
raise for a piece of equipment. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna see what this does in a cocktail, right? This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna make 2 identical cocktails. We're gonna use 2 identical glasses. I got a scale out here in a bowl, and we're gonna weigh the ice so that we know that each shaker has the same amount of ice, and we're gonna do one with the Icebreaker Pro and one without the Icebreaker Pro, and we're going to put them in the glass. They're gonna be, I almost said lukewarm, but they're not lukewarm. They're just gonna be regular room temp glassware.
And the company claims that the Icebreaker Pro version will bring it down to 3 degrees, right? So...
Right. They said 2 to 3 degrees colder.
Yeah.
So we're going to test that out. The other thing is that I'm going to double strain the cocktails because I know that the Icebreaker Pro will leave chips of ice inside your cocktail.
Which is a feature.
Hey, some people like ice chips in their cocktails, and I'm not even just talking about bar patrons or other people. You know, Dave Arnold, who is like a scientist bartender and has owned some award-winning bars, loves an ice chip on his cocktail, according to him, okay? And he should just say, yes, it'll over-dilute your cocktail. You should just drink it faster to avoid that. And then you have the nice ice chips. So I just have an aversion to the ice chips myself. Or should I just do them both with ice chips? Does the ice chips lend to the drop in temperature though?
Maybe.
So it's like if you omit the ice chips, will it not be any colder?
Well, let's do with the ice chips. Let's see how much ice chips.
So we'll do ice chips for both of them because they have to be identical. Okay, let me just go get the thermometer and then we'll do this. All right, back with the thermometer, and I brought my glassware out here. So
what are you making?
We're gonna be making a gimlet. I just figured we'd just do something real simple, 3 ingredients. Got the lime juice. Oh, I just need to get the simple syrup out of the fridge. Let's make sure, do we have enough simple syrup? You know what? We're gonna make a winterized gimlet and use some of this nice
sage syrup.
Huh? Not the sage syrup. No, this is nutmeg syrup. Okay, let's get our little guy in there. Like so. We should do this at the exact same time, right?
Yeah. Right.
So 3/4 lime. Here, I'll teach you guys how to make it as we go, so you get a little bonus cocktail. And then 3/4 nutmeg syrup. Literally just taking not even a handful, like 4 nutmegs, mashing them up, and then infusing them with simple syrup for 24 hours. I give them a little toast as well ahead of time. 2 ounces of gin. 1 and 2. All right, let's get our ice.
Ta-da.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
What do you think? You think it's gonna be colder?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like it could be. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna give the company the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say yes. It's gonna be colder. So how many grams? I guess I'll just put however many I would normally put in a shaker, and then I'll see how many grams of ice that is.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just go with 153 grams. Okay. You know what? Put it in here. I don't want to put it in the cocktail yet because I don't want it to start like diluting and stuff. There we go. Zeroed out. Woo, right on the money. Nice. Very nice. I like it.
How are we shaking them? Are you shaking both at the same time?
At the same time, I think. Shouldn't I?
Yeah, can you?
Yeah. Come on, man. How many years have I bartended? Ready? I'm just going to do this really quickly. So we're doing it with the ice chips.
Just make sure you get everything. Everything, because you're doing dilution too, right? Every little drop.
Sorry, I'm just trying to go quick here. We got to test the... That's the one with the Icebreaker Pro.
That's the icebreaker Pro?
Yeah,
Oh.
which has less aeration in the cocktail. You might even want to come get this. And less ice chips, honestly. And I shook that hard. Okay, hold on. Icebreaker Pro. Oh, it's in Fahrenheit, for crying out loud. Who changed it to Fahrenheit? God damn it. Oh, whatever. It's fine. We're going to have to convert it. The thing is that this is heating up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an imperfect.
Sure. But,
Okay, 30.8.
okay.
33.
33?
33, 31.8.
Okay.
So it did make it colder,
Yeah.
for sure. Here, I'm just going to just double check.
By a couple of degrees, so that tracks.
Yep. It definitely made it colder by a couple degrees. So 30.8, and what did I say? 30.
30.3 or something? Yeah.
No, this was 30.8, and this was...
Oh, 33, 32. Yeah. Well, we can look that up.
We can look it back. Okay. So it made it colder, for sure. I got to say, though, that there's some ice chips in here, but not many. You know, I mean, I squeezed the Hawthorne strainer down. But if you look, I mean, it shaved the ice, and you have slush down there. I don't know if you can see that. But I don't know if it did any more so than that. So that's with and that's without.
Mm.
You know, because shredding of ice is going to happen when you shake something hard anyway. You know, I don't know also if it's like the density of the ice matters, because it's really funny. One time I said that the rock ice is actually denser. Someone was like, the density of ice doesn't change. Ice is ice and it's as dense as it is. But I actually did a little research in this, and actually frozen ice that's frozen to a block, the clear ice is actually denser than the other ice, because the other ice has air pockets in it, because a lot of that cloudiness is air. And so because of those air pockets, it actually is denser, has different density. That's true.
And
I found it out.
And there's also something about like how big the ice is, I think. Like glacier ice. It's, you know, there's an industry where they go and
Get
fish ice out from
You're
glacier, the really old ice, because it's super compressed, super dense, clear, pure ice from thousands of years ago.
Right. So here's the thing. Okay, so what's the consensus on this piece of equipment? The consensus on this piece of equipment is it does what it says it does.
Yeah, makes it colder.
It makes your drink a little bit colder. I don't see that it has any more ice chips on top than this one.
Yeah.
Really, honestly. They're about the same with the ice chips, and this is after they've been sitting in this room for a while. So, you know, they're now, you know, we can check it again, I guess, just to see. For shits and giggles.
And it looks like about the same amount, right? It's negligible difference in volume.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that this is that you'd get less volume. Or we were talking about
dilution.
About dilution, yeah. So yeah, I bet you anything that the dilution is probably the same. I wouldn't see. I mean, we could put in a graduated cylinder, but I really don't see why. I can taste it and see if there's any difference in taste.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, tastes like a spicy Christmas gimlet. I mean, because here's the thing. Even if this did dilute more, all that matters is the end product, and all that matters is how you perceive the end product, and these taste identical. It's not over diluting the cocktail at all. There's no way it is. The question is this a must-have piece of equipment? And honestly, I'm gonna say no, it's not a must-have piece of equipment. If you wanna have it and you think it makes your life easier, if you don't shake very hard or you have trouble shaking very hard, then it might give you a better, like you're like kind of closer to your desired result, I guess, or like a better result texture-wise in your cocktail. But for me, I see a negligible difference. It's a little bit colder.
Yeah.
It's a little bit colder. But the question is, does that 1 degree of difference matter when you put it into a chilled glass? And does that 1 degree of difference actually matter to someone who's drinking? Like if you're sitting in a bar, you're hanging out with your friends, and you order a gimlet and someone does give you a drink that's 1 degree colder, because these drinks, they die quickly. These drinks, when you're served up in a coupe, they're supposed to be dispatched very quickly. They're actually designed to be drank kind of fast, even though I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying, historically, it's meant to be dispatched quickly. And so do you even perceive that 1 degree of cold, of more cold, or 2 degrees of more cold?
Maybe not, but technically it will stay colder longer though.
It will, but here's the thing. Now we ask another question. How long will that 1 degree of coldness last for? Like, does it matter if it's 2 degrees colder? If you can't perceive it and it's 2 degrees colder, does that mean that you're going to get another minute out of it? 2 minutes? 5 minutes?
I think it's like the when we did the should you chill your glass or not. The difference was not that big, but we still said you should chill it.
Well, that's true. But on the other, but here's the thing: your experience of a cold glass when you sip is much different than your experience of a warm glass. So even though the difference in keeping your cocktail cold is negligible, your visceral experience of the cocktail is so much different with a cold glass. And that's 50% of the reason why you should be doing it.
Right.
In this, what I'm saying is that your experience of it won't change either way.
Right.
I don't think.
So
yes, it works.
It's about $15.
It's about $15, which is a short ask for money, I would think, for bar gear. It definitely works. It does what the company says it's going to do. And I don't know if I would personally use it, but it might be for somebody. And yeah, so I don't know.
So now it makes me wonder if we did a whiskey sour with egg whites, if it's going to froth it up.
That is a good question. That's actually a really good question. They did say on the website that this can be used for micro blending and frothing.
Right.
And these little things inside a tin, I think would do a really good job of shortening the time of making one cocktail.
For the Ramos.
Yeah, the king daddy of all froth cocktails, the Ramos Gin Fizz. So the question is, do we do it now or later?
Let's see what the viewers.
All right.
If you guys want to see that, let us know.
Okay.
Don't spam the comments, but just comment a lot.
Right, just comment, okay? And we will make a video where we check out the frothing capabilities of the Icebreaker Pro, because this, now that you asked me that question and I'm thinking about it, this could be a game-changing piece of equipment, and it's only $15. That's even less expensive or on par with a cappuccino frother. So that's a really good question.
What if you did the
What's that?
That's the milk frother. What if you did that and the Icebreaker Pro?
Oh, side by side?
Same time.
At the same time, like...
No. You do the and then you shake it with the...
Well, in the same drink? No, because then we're not testing the capability of the Icebreaker Pro.
No, just make super foam.
Well, how about this? We test the capability of the Icebreaker Pro for frothing by itself, and then we try and make a super foam out of it as well.
Video for another time.
Maybe you could do a super foam. I don't know. But I just want to know, I want to know like if this will cut the time of a Ramos. So what we should try and do is see if we can, what we should do, is we should make a Ramos, we should make it regular. Not regular, it doesn't make any sense. What we should do is we should make a Ramos and we should make it like a regular fizz without any extra shaking and see if we can't build that foam up. If this could do that, then I'd be very behind this piece of equipment.
Okay, so let us know.
All right, let us know if you want that. And if you want it, we will do it. And I'll see you guys on another time. Meanwhile, if you like this channel, and you want to see more of this stuff, definitely subscribe. Hit the like button, that helps us out. Hit the bell icon if you want notifications. Check us out on our website, theeducatedbarfly.com, for recipes and articles, merch, gear. Gear and merch are the same thing. Maybe a little. Sometimes we have some limited edition gear that kind of comes around and stuff and things. So yeah, just do all those things, and I'll see you guys on the next video.